All right. So I thought it was only fitting to do my first like mommy vlog in the girls' nursery. We finally finished it. We still need to get like bedding for the beds and stuff, but let's just dive right in because I actually get a lot of questions. Number one was, are you scared? I've had a lot of practice. I've worked with kids for a long time, so I think that if there's anything that I'm ready for, it is being a mom. I actually feel like everybody has like a purpose, and that was kind of what I was put here for. So I'm more excited than scared to be a mom. Giving birth though, yikes. I feel like I actually am kind of scared. Doing it naturally is definitely a brave thing to do. My mom did it naturally, no epidural, no nothing, and she had 3 of us girls. So that's brave, but I definitely think I'm gonna have to go with an epidural, but you don't really know how strong you are until you're put into the situation. So I guess we'll just have to see. But yeah, I don't think I'm really scared. I guess I'm just scared of the healing afterwards, because I'll more than likely have to get a C-section since it is twins. It's a little harder, like less and less doctors are delivering them vaginally when they're twins. But my doctor says that as long as they're vertex, which means they're both facing down and ready to come out, then it will be okay. But more than likely gonna get a C-section, which means a longer healing time, but I mean, it is what it is. So, okay, next question. Are you nervous about your body changing with 2 of them in there? Yes. Yes and no. I mean, I feel like I'm kind of stepping into like my prime years of like how I'm gonna look, per se, like my body and like just being overall like young and beautiful and like skin being super tight and nice and firm or whatever. But I mean, you know, it comes with being a mom. It comes with it, and you accept it because you're gonna get to have a kid of your own, so you kind of just you take that for what it is. But I am nervous about having to lose that weight, but I don't want to stress too much about it when the time comes. I don't want to stress about losing that weight. I really want to focus on being with my girls when they're born and just, you know, just being there and having that time to bond with them. What excites you most about becoming a mom? What excites me most? Oh my gosh. Well, I'm having girls, so I'm excited to like do their hair and like dress them and take them places, like literally everywhere. Like even going to the grocery store is gonna be fun for me to just like parade around with my twins. I don't know, like super excited. Teaching them things like, you know, how to be nice and how to like love themselves and how to like connect with other people and, you know, communicate when they're upset about something instead of like being irrational. I don't know, I feel like it all comes with time. But I'm just overall just really excited. Like I've had this love and this like passion for working with kids for so long, and now that I'm gonna have my own, it's kind of like I could kiss them on the mouth. Like I can parent them the way that I want to. Like I can dress them the way I want to. I can teach them the way I want to, and it's just kind of like it's cool. Like it's a cool thing, and I'm really excited about all of it. Really, just having 2 people to hang out with. Like for the rest of my life, I'll have 2 best friends. Like forever, no matter what, no matter who comes in or out of my life, I'm always gonna have them, and that's really fucking cool. Okay, what scares you the most about becoming a mom? I'd say probably when they get to like their teenage years. Maybe if they're having like self issues, then that's going to be a little hard for me, because I know we as women like have a lot of self issues when you come to a certain age, but I mean that's really far away. I think at first I'm just scared. I'm probably gonna sleep in this room with them for a while, or have them sleep in my room. Just I feel like I'm gonna be really scared that I'm gonna like fail, or that they're gonna stop breathing, or I'm gonna put a blanket in their crib and forget that you're not supposed to do that, or you know, just things that you're gonna have that switch that like when you're a mom, and you're gonna be like, okay, don't do that or do this. I feel like but yeah, I guess I'm just scared. I wouldn't really say scared. Sure, okay, so I'm scared of of them having the same problems that I did, I guess, like self problems. But I think we all go through that, like just as humans in general, not even just women. Okay. Are you scared about birth? I think I answered this earlier. I'm a little scared about the aftermath of the birth because the epidural will help with the pain a lot, but afterwards will be a little bit of a... When you get overwhelmed with pregnancy, what do you remind yourself that keeps you sane? Just overall, like, I'm gonna have 2 little mini versions of me running around, and if that's not the coolest thing I ever heard, I don't know what is. They will just, I don't know, I feel like they're gonna have a lot of qualities and attributes that I have. I feel like they're gonna be athletic, and they're gonna be artistic, and they're gonna communicate really well when they can. And they're just gonna be super bubbly and super outgoing, I feel like. I just can't wait to see like their personalities. Like, I'm just so looking forward to hanging out with them and laughing with them and dancing and singing and just kissing them and just hugging them and just having them there all the time. Like, it's just like, I can't even put that into words, like how exciting that is for me, because I've just been working with kids for so long, and I have to give them back at the end of the day. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, I get to give them back at the end of the day. But me, I'm like, no, I don't want you guys to go home. Like, I love kids. Like, I've always loved kids. I've always been like the babysitter of the family. I've done a lot of nannying. So I'm just like, I don't know, when I get overwhelmed, I just picture them. I like close my eyes and I like picture them. And I'm like, wow, like they're really gonna be half me, and they could look just like me or not, but they're gonna be a part of me, and that's really fucking cool. To be able to carry that on, it's just really cool. When you found out you were pregnant, were you nervous about becoming a mother, and what was your reaction? Oh my gosh, at first I was in shock. I was crying, and I was like, wow, like this is gonna change everything. I was living in Miami at the time, and I was just doing my own thing. Like, I'm 23, like I'm just kind of, you know, going out and meeting people and just socializing, and not necessarily like doing too much, but I feel like when you do get pregnant, everything happens for a reason, and maybe I was doing a little more than I should have, and this is kind of like a, whoa, like pump your brakes type deal. But I don't know, I was just very surprised. I was really surprised. I've taken a pregnancy test before with someone from my past, and I wanted it to be positive, and then as time went by, it was like, okay, do I really want this to be positive? Am I really ready for this? And I feel like you're never really ready financially, emotionally, physically, in any way, shape, or form, but you make yourself ready because you've got a tiny human on their way, and they're gonna rely on you for everything. And I've got 2, so it's like, fuck, it's like, okay, like, it's not even just for me anymore. Like, I have to get a good job. I have to like just like eat right. I have to exercise. I have to rest. I have to take all my vitamins, and it's not even for me. It's not for me anymore. So it was a really, actually really good thing. It was a blessing. Not even in disguise. It was just straight up, it was a blessing, because like I didn't need to be drinking. I didn't need to be smoking or doing any of the recreational things that I was doing. So it was kind of like, okay, like pump your brakes and let's do it. So I think it was like, I was very surprised, but it kind of went in stages. I was very surprised, and I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do type deal. And then over time, like I just got more and more excited about it. And then I got scared again, because I'm like, okay, how am I gonna afford 2 babies? Am I gonna have to work full time? Am I gonna put them in daycare? Am I gonna work from home? How am I gonna do it? But I have a lot of support from my family, which is something I feel like not a lot of women have. There are a lot of resources, but I don't know. I'm super, super grateful to have people in my life, in my corner, my parents especially. My whole family is gonna be, like right after the girls are born, we're gonna have Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. It's just gonna be like super, super family oriented, and I'm really excited about that. I'm not gonna be alone really ever. So I'm super excited about that. Yeah, but I wasn't nervous about becoming a mom. I feel like I was made for this. Like, it's like just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like this was what I was meant to do. So, how'd you find out? Okay, I was actually joking with my boyfriend, and I was like, okay, my period's really late. My boobs are kind of sore, and they're getting like kind of big. So, like, what's going on? And he was like, maybe you're pregnant. My boyfriend's Italian, so. And I was like, ha ha ha. And then I went to the Walgreens, the CVS, and I really didn't expect to be pregnant. I didn't expect it at all. I was just kind of checking because, you know, your period can be late for stress or medications that you're taking or just like numerous things. There are like a bunch of different things that can come into play. So I was like, okay, whatever. How's this experience been for you? Overall, it's been good. I haven't thrown up at all, which is really weird, especially since I'm having two. I'm supposed to get like double the morning sickness, and then since they're girls, those hormones are supposed to like fuck with my body, I guess. But aside from a few breakouts and some back pain and being tired super often, not really being able to do as much as I can, and not being able to really socialize, especially with this virus, I'm more susceptible to the virus. Overall, really good though. Really good, honestly. I'm grateful. No problems at all. Like, they're completely healthy. I haven't had any problems. All the blood tests are coming back great. So I'm grateful. What was your first sign of pregnancy? Definitely the nausea. Like, after I actually knew I was pregnant, like the first sign was obviously my missed period. And my boobs were like super, they were getting bigger and they were like sore. But when I found out, like after that, it was nausea. I was nauseous all the time, tired all the time. And my boobs, when I woke up and got out of bed, it was like, whoa. Like, whoa. They were hurting. What's one important lesson you plan on teaching them? Definitely self-love. I feel like that's so important. I don't want to say especially women, but kind of especially women. Just to not let people get to them, because people can be mean, you know? People can be nice, obviously, but there are people out there who kind of want to see you fail, and I don't want to see them go down for that. I want them to be happy and healthy, and I don't want them to go through anything bad. Like, you made them, you created them, you carried them for 9 months. You don't want anything bad to happen to them. So I really just want them to know that they're loved and that they're beautiful and that they're just perfect in every way, no matter what. And I don't know, I can't wait. Like, I don't have patience, so I'm just really excited to hold them and to kiss them and to just be with them and like stare at them all day, really. Thoughts on vaccines. This is actually something that's really been like messing with me for a while. I don't know. I'm doing as much research as I can because I don't know whether it's actually better to vaccinate them or not. So I've been really struggling with that. I'm trying to collect as much research as I can. So yeah, I mean, overall, I'm very excited to be a mom. Very excited that I'm having girls, and believe it or not, I'm excited that I'm having two, because it's like, I didn't even know that my body could make two. I didn't know that it was a possibility. So, I mean, call it a fluke, call it an accident, call it whatever. I call it a blessing. I'm very grateful, and I can't wait to meet them. So, that's it. Here's my belly. In case you... So, yeah. Super excited. I can't wait to meet them. So, bye.